It was great, but I missed you.
Wow, you really did. So, how was everything?
Well, I'm pretty exhausted. We were really busy this year.
Oh?
Yeah. Lots of kids this year.
Oh, did you go to a lot of urban areas?
Yeah, the big cities were really popular. Lots of girls this year.
More girls, huh?
Yeah, more girls. I hope we made enough hearts for them. I'm sure we still have some more deliveries to do.
All right, okay.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo. We make hearts, yes we do. We make them big and we make them small. We make them little and we make them tall.
I love my job. Don't you, Els?
I do. I love making hearts. Yeah, you guys didn't have to come in on your day off, and your hands are not full of blisters.
Come on, Grumpy. We do so much good in the world. We give the babies the hearts. We make the hole in them. I love it.
Yep. So be careful how you make those holes, okay?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I made the hole too big on this one. Don't tell Santa, please.
Oh, no.
You need to be careful. We're going to get a lot of claims for defected hearts.
Yeah, last year, remember, we made 8 out of the 1,000 hearts that we made. There was a heart defect in there, and we need to be careful. We don't want to repeat that again.
I'm sorry. Well,
We're going to lose our hot chocolate privileges thanks to you.
I'm so
Grumpy,
sorry,
be
Els.
nice.
Hey, Smarty. I understand that these are the atrium and this is the ventricle, but why is the hole so important?
The hole is very important because the reason we're making the hole is because when the baby is in the mom's belly, they don't really use their lungs. So the hole is there to bypass the blood going into the lungs.
Mhm.
So therefore, when we make the hole the perfect size, when the baby's born, the hole will close.
Oh.
And if we make the hole too big, the hole will
Won't
stay there.
close?
It won't close. And so
Don't
the baby
you know
will
that
have
by now?
a defect. Be nice. She doesn't know. She's asking a question. And you know what? I have a song that can actually help you remember how the heart forms. You want to
do?
hear it?
Yeah, of course.
Alrighty, well, let's go. Let's see.
Here.
Let us make a little heart, a little human heart.
Heart.
Oh, what fun it is to make a little human heart. Hey,
Heart.
let's begin the process now of cardiac development. The septum primum needs to form to divide the atrium. Woo! The ostium primum shrinks as the septum primum grows.
Grows?
But before the ostium primum is completely closed,
Woo!
a second hole appears, called the ostium secundum.
Wow.
What fun it is to learn and sing about the forming heart. Oh, let's begin the second phase as the septum secundum forms.
Forms.
This is when the foramen ovale also begins to show.
Hey!
The final phase is after birth. The septum secundum fades to have a one-way valve to help the baby's blood circulate.
Ooh.
Let us make a little heart, a little human heart.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun it is to make a little human heart.
Hey.
Let us make a little heart, a little human heart. Oh, what fun it is to make a little human heart.
Woo! That was awesome,
That's a good
Smarty.
song.
Good job, Grumpy.
Okay. This is the North Pole. How may I help you?
Hi, what elf is this?
This is Smarty.
Smarty, I'm upset. I need to speak to your supervisor. You know what? Go find Santa Claus. I need to talk to him now.
Okay, I'll get you Mrs. Claus. One moment, please.
It's line 2 for you.
Okay. Hello, this is Mrs. Claus. How are you on this merry day?
Well, I'm not so merry today, Mrs. Claus.
What's going on?
Well, were we on the naughty list or what this year? Because I feel like my daughter has a defective heart.
Oh, we never give anyone on the naughty list a defective heart. Can you tell me what is the problem?
Well, yeah, my daughter, lately, she's just so tired. I can't even get her up in the morning to brush her teeth or do her hair before school. We go out to get the mail, and she's just so tired, even walking over there. Her legs are always swollen all the time, and she's always telling me she feels like she has butterflies in her chest.
Can you tell me what your name is?
J-L-O, J-Lo.
Okay, JLO. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and this can be causes or risk factors contributing to your daughter's heart issues, okay?
Hold on, like I did this to her?
It could be a cause of it. It can be. So
Okay.
first let me ask you some questions and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
So, let me ask you, did you have rubella when you were pregnant with your daughter?
Like the vaccine? No, I don't like any of that.
Did you have the actual virus?
Hold on, let me check with my assistant. Hey, did I have rubella?
No.
Okay.
No, I
How
didn't.
about drugs? Did you do any drugs when you were pregnant?
What kind of drugs?
Anything illegal? Anything that you need a prescription and you didn't have a prescription for?
Well, yeah, sometimes I take my husband's pills if my head hurts. And
Do you know what kind of pills they are?
no,
The name?
nope.
Okay. How about marijuana? Did you smoke any marijuana?
A little now and then.
How about tobacco? Were you around anyone that smoked or did you smoke?
No, I don't smoke tobacco, but my husband does sometimes, and he's around me all the time.
Okay. And diabetes. Is there any history of diabetes or do you have diabetes or lupus?
I have diabetes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm getting all your information down and what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to Mr. Santa and I'm going to have him call you back. Okay?
You know what? And also, what's up with the elves? Are they just slacking off over there or what?
No, that does not happen here in the North Pole, my dear lady. That does not happen.
Okay, well, make sure you check them. Drop in on them once in a while.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
You have a merry day, okay?
No, whatever, Mrs. Claus. Call me later.
We work so much, we never go to lunch. These long hours make us crazy, and sometimes it makes us lazy. So we put whole.
Al, what is going on here? What are we doing here? This is not going to happen. It's inappropriate. We got a call today.
What kind of call?
Yes, we got complaints about defects.
Defects.
Defective hearts. Yes.
Did they say who did that?
Wasn't me. You girls need to be paying more attention to what's going on here, and you need to sit down and make sure that you make those hearts right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even if we make them right, can't something bad happen to them anyways?
Yeah. But still, we can't be messing around.
I have to confess it was me. I made the hole bigger. Sorry, Mrs. Claus.
Now we have to fix it. We need to talk to Mr. Santa, and we need to fix it. Santa,
Yes, dear?
honey, we have a problem.
What's going on, dear?
So I have a mom that called one of the hearts that we sent out. She's having heart issues. She said that her daughter is experiencing shortness of breath and she feels butterfly feelings in her chest. What do you think, Santa?
These are the problems that I worry about, dear. You know, that sounds like a very severe defect. Typically, kids don't show any signs and symptoms of having an ASD or a VSD. I mean, sometimes they never show symptoms at all, but typically when they do, it's not until they're 30 or 40 years old. This doesn't sound good.
Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, we have another problem. So I just got off the phone with another mom. She says she thinks she heard a heart murmur on her child.
I'm getting really nervous here, Mrs. Claus.
That's two already.
That could be another defect. Maybe not quite as severe, but a heart murmur could be an indication that there's a problem.
Well, Santa, I have to confess to something.
What's
I
going
already
on,
told-
Happy?
I told Miss Santa Claus, but when we were making the hearts, my hand kind of slipped and I made a hole a little too big.
Now see, this is why we had to take away the hot chocolate privileges last year. We all need to start being a little more careful about our job.
I told them.
I'm worried that Smarty Elf is going to have to start making some calls, and we might need Mrs. Claus to help as well, and I might even need to start calling some of these parents because we're going to have to start running labs and diagnostics, and we sent out a lot of hearts this year.
Well, is there anything that I can do, Santa?
Let me think about that, Happy.
Okay.
Maybe you can just keep being happy so that we don't get too stressed out around here. It is still Christmas time.
It is, but we'll work together hard and we'll fix this problem, okay?
All right, let's see what we can do to start getting on this. And
Plus, it's always fixable. this is something, you know, it's a problem that we can fix it. It doesn't have to
That's
stay
true.
like that.
Leave it to
Keep
Smarty
positive.
Elf. Smarty Elf always makes a good point.
Thank you, Smarty.
Alright. Okay, Santa. So I have the list of all the people that we need to call back because their kids might have possible defected hearts. I just need to know what are the labs and diagnostics I need to talk to them about because I don't really know.
Okay, Smarty Elf, I had to do a little bit of research because, you know, I needed to see if there was any difference. We have the VSD and we have the ASD, and
Yes.
we need to kind of determine what's going on here. So, the first thing we need to do is the radiography.
Radiography.
That's definitely going to determine if it's small or moderate or large, and hopefully it's also going to determine if it's an ASD or VSD.
That's the whole, correct?
That's the whole. We're definitely going to do an echo.
Echo.
It's a 2D picture. You know, it's like a Doppler that they do and comes out with a color image. So this is hopefully going to determine the size and location as well.
Okay.
Hopefully those two will work together and so we can get a better idea of what's happening. We may also need to do an MRI.
MRI.
Yeah. These aren't always used, but you know, it may be necessary to see, you know, as an extra tool and find out what's going on with the systemic and pulmonary flows and make sure that we have all of the data correct.
Okay.
We may also need to see about, you know, with the MRI, you know, it may be necessary to see if there's a borderline possibility of a left to right shunt. Looks like we may also need to do an electrocardiography.
Electrocardiography.
Yeah, it's an EKG. EKGs are going to be normal, and it's probably something that this mom is going to have to be doing quite frequently. Between the EKG and the echo, it's probably going to be a long-term thing for these children.
Even if they get it fixed, that's correct.
Even if they get it fixed, Smarty. The good thing is that at least we know that, you know, worst case scenario is they're going to have surgery to get it fixed, and at least they'll recover. So, Grumpy,
Yes, Anna?
did you have a chance to look up those medications for me?
Yes, I did. I'm waiting on the okay to call the pharmacy. Although there's no medications that are going to close the septal defect, the medications are primarily used for symptoms of heart failure. So they got some digoxin that improves contractility, and it's used almost exclusively in children because it has a rapid onset. There are also ACE inhibitors, which reduce the afterload of the heart and in turn make it easier for the heart to pump blood. An example of that is Catalpril. Also, you have some Lasix, and that Lasix is just going to remove the excess fluid and decrease fluid overload.
Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to call Miss J. Lo back because we're going to need to tell her about, you know, the labs and diagnostics that we need to do, and we're probably also going to have to explain some of those medications. We definitely want her to get that child in to see the cardiologist, so we need to make sure that she's doing that real soon here. She's not going to be happy.
I don't think so either.
Okay, I'll get her on the phone for you guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, Smarty. Thanks, Grumpy.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak with J. Lo?
Oh, yes, this is she. How can I help you?
Hi, J. Lo. This is Santa Claus.
Oh, hi, Santa.
Hi. I'm calling to offer my apologies for what happened, and I'm really upset with the elves, and I wanted you to know that they've been disciplined. They're on a restriction from hot cocoa for quite a bit.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you for letting me know that.
However, I don't want anyone to lose their job, so we are taking measures over here at the North Pole to make sure that this doesn't happen again. But I did want to call you to talk to you about your daughter, and make sure that you understand the prognosis and find out if you had any questions. The first thing I want to do is make sure that you rest assured that this problem will hopefully correct itself However, if it doesn't fix itself by the time that your child turns 2 years old, there's definitely a strong possibility that she may need to have surgery.
Oh, okay.
Now, I just want to comfort you in knowing that, you know, technology's come a long way, and, you know, the open heart surgeries for children are a lot easier for them to, you know, get through, and they heal very quickly, and kids are very resilient. So I just want you to be aware of that, and we can always refer you to some of the top cardiologists to make sure that you're getting the best care possible.
Thank you, Santa. I appreciate your condolences.
Well, I also just wanted to let you know, though, that this could be a long-term thing. You know, your daughter may need to be seeing a cardiologist for, you know, the rest of her life, just to follow up and make sure that she's doing okay.
Okay.
We're going to be sending you, like I said, we're going to be sending you to the specialist. We're also going to be sending you to the North Pole Laboratory. We want to make sure that you get some of the lab work done that we're going to order, and if the cardiologist wants you to have any other lab work done, they'll let you know. But at this time, we definitely need your daughter to go in and have an EKG and an echo, and hopefully we can see more specifically what's going on with her. Also, in the meantime, we're going to have the cardiologist put in an order for some medications to help with some of those symptoms that she's having.
Okay.
Just to give her a little relief and comfort. And hopefully the cardiologist will get a little more specific on what those are. But in the meantime, you know, she is at an age where she's already starting to eat. We just need to really watch her diet.
Okay. What can I change in her diet?
Well, we want to make sure it's low salt and low cholesterol, low fats. We don't want to give her too many sugars. You know, you just really need to make sure you're keeping her on a balanced diet.
Okay.
If you can give her like 1 or 2 servings a week of fish, that would be excellent if you can get her to eat it, and if we can start to give her a taste for it now, that would be wonderful.
Great.
Depending on the outcome of some of those diagnostics, though, we may need to modify some of her, you know, activities. So in the meantime, let's just, you know, let's not restrict her too much, but let's just make sure that she's, you know, still a little calm and not doing anything too wild. I don't want her to do any of those J-Lo moves, you know.
I totally understand. Well, Santa, I appreciate your call. She's just my little baby girl, and I'm so concerned, and I feel so helpless as a mother. Like, I can't do anything, but knowing the steps that I can take and you walking me through them, it gives me hope.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and again, I really apologize that this happened, and if you have any further questions, please know that we're going to be here for you to support you every step of the way, so you can call us anytime.
Thank you, Santa. I appreciate that so much.
Okay, well, you try to have a Merry Christmas, you hear?
I will, Santa.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye.
I forgot my bag. You guys.
We gave a baby a congenital heart defect.
Don't
Yeah,
tell them.
so
Don't
we
tell
don't
them.
want to get
We
any
have to tell
claims
him.
for defective hearts this year.
I think what he's gonna tell them.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
Maybe
it's
Santa
not.
won't notice.
Santa wasn't happy. Yes.
Be careful, they're gonna take away our hot cocoa privileges.
Sorry. I love my job. I make the holes in the heart to help the little kids.
Be careful.
Too quick. Come on, wait.
Oh.
I love my job. I make the holes in the heart to help the little kids. Uh-oh. I made this hole too big.
Maybe.
This is the North Pole. How may I help you?
Mrs. Claus, it's for you, line 2.
Oh, okay. Hello, this is Mrs. Claus. How are you on this merry day?
Well, I'm not so merry today, Mrs. Claus.
Oh,
Am I going to?
marijuana.
Oh, well, yeah, I do that sometimes. And occasionally, like, if I find some pills somewhere, I'd take them.
Oh, how about tobacco? Did you smoke any cigarettes at all?
Oh no, I didn't do that, but my husband does.
How about exposure to
Everyone likes the photo.
No, that's a stupid. Work. Why are you rushing around?
Well, sometimes you just want to have fun.
No, we don't have time for that. Close the computer. Sorry. We need to get back to work. This is important work.
You know, typically kids they don't show any signs and symptoms. It's not until they're about 30 or 40 or maybe never at all.
Santa, Mrs. Bob, we have back.
We have a bloopers.